Ready? Play. Please.
One thing we got to keep an eye on are just the service speeds as this match goes on. That last first serve for Swiatek, 79 miles per hour. Just looking right now to get it in. She struggled with her toss in her semifinal match. See if she's got better control in the final.
Là. 14 love.
In that last match, Swiatek had to really worry about Sabalenka stepping in and really attacking second serves. That may not be as big of a factor in this match.
But it can relax a little bit more with her serve. Iga's confident. She's just ripping the forehand. Mara, we saw two there. She took just a little bit off, wanted to make sure she got it in. Always fascinating to see how players start Grand Slam finals. So many nerves swirling around, and different players react and respond differently to the situation.
For the world's #1.
First game.
Pretty big difference, isn't it, between how hard Jabeur had to work compared to Swiatek. We're going to hear a lot from Ihsan Jalali.
Yeah, he's been very vocal, and also Ons' husband, Kareem. They're doing a nice job of getting her through. Not easy for Ons. A lot of pressure on her, a lot of eyes on her, the most famous people in her country. They've taken advantage of the legal coaching, no question.
No, don't question. Tomasz Witgorowski is the coach of Swiatek. He used to be Aga Radwanska's coach. Another great Polish player, Wimbledon finalist.
It was a tough first decision for Iga last fall in changing coaches from longtime coach Peter, who helped her develop through the juniors, but was looking for that extra edge to help her become a consistent top player, and man, didn't that pay off.
Love that.
Already a very nervous start on serve from Jabeur.
I'll tell you also, just from the first couple of minutes of this match, Jabeur seems not to be moving quickly enough to get to Swiatek's shots. That's going to be a problem for someone who likes to create as much as Ons Jabeur does.
That's a key sign of nerves there. The footwork is
heavy legs,
first
right?
to go.
Yeah. timid start from Ons Jabeur.
Swiatek leads 2 games to 1.
That's different. It's so funny, Mayor. We talked about this the other night of looking in a player's eyes.
Yes.
That is a different look we just saw there from Jabeur than we saw throughout this tournament, and especially in her semifinal against Garcia. Back, that's Dario Abramovitz, who's worked on the mental side with Iga for the last couple of years. One of the few players that travels full-time with her mental coach.
Look at the way she's walking.
15 left.
She's just so purposeful.
She was so rushed against Sabalenka. She's having to react and respond. And here, she looks like she has all sorts of time. She's creating it with her foot speed, but also just the pace of shot coming at her is so much less than the other night.
It was similar to the other difficult match that Swiatek had where she lost the first set against Niemeyer. I mean, she was getting out-hit and was rushed continuously. So far, she is ahead just about every area. Now, when you would go onto the court in a big match like this, Lindsay, could you tell right away where you were, where you maybe had to get to, or
Yeah.
was it something you sort of had to feel?
I think you know right off the bat, right? If you're starting well or not. Gotta make it about the tennis ball. You start giving yourself little goals of what shots you want to hit. That's one way to kind of take away from the big picture pressure of, could be a US Open champion, or what am I playing for? I could be ranked this when this match is over. But right now, Jabeur's not using her biggest weapons. She's not getting set for her forehand, didn't go after her serve, and that's going to be a problem for her.
Please. Again, Swiatek.
Wow.
Swiatek.
Jabeur has won
leads
2 points
3 games to
in the
1.
first 3 games. That's it. Jabeur already said coming into this match, Iga never loses finals, so it's going to be very tough. She said, I know she's struggling a little bit with the balls here, but I don't see her struggling much, to be honest with you. So far, that's a fact.
And it's also been a struggle for Ons Jabeur in finals. I mean, that's been well documented. You know, she has literally been sick to her stomach, and I think it's an area that she continues to work on. She has gotten over the line, getting her first title, winning big titles, but is that something you ever fully get over completely? It is always maybe something you have to deal with, and today certainly maybe one of those occasions.
What's the answer to that? Or is that no rhetorical question? You're just throwing that out into the universe.
I don't know if you do, right?
Find out.
She can be sometimes a little bit moody out there, you know, and her energy today is much different. She hasn't given herself the shots to be excited, but it hasn't been the same.
Take a seat quickly, please. Thank you. Players are ready. Any seats, please.
Still finding their seats. A robust, a bruising start from Swiatek.
A positive trigger for every player out there. For everyone, it's different. It could be their first winner, first game they get on the board, first ace, first time they hold serve. Serena, sometimes you felt there was that first loud come on you would hear. And let's see if Swiatek can give herself one of those. Jabeur.
14 love.
Yeah, this may be it. This may be the game. Jabeur can get on the board here to really help her settle into this match.
Oh. 14, 15.
Stayed in.
14, 13.
She's on the board. It's so funny you two are talking about that because I remember interviewing that's the Ons fact. I remember interviewing Andre Agassi once after he was down 2 breaks in the opening set. He was playing really sluggish tennis. And then all of a sudden he turned it around, took off. And I said, what happened with that? And he said, remember I hit that one big forehand and then I said, oh yeah, I got this. One shot.
Every player has that one trigger.
Is that it? That was amazing.
15.
If it had been out, it was still fairly amazing. Yeah, but I think this thing stayed in.
One of our few complaints is sometimes with the crowd noise, you don't hear if it's a call or not, but I think that was in.
That was right on the line.
Look at that footwork, reactions. There it is.
15.
There's the look.
That's exactly right.
15-13.
A couple of tremendous shots from Jabeur up the line, this time on the backhand side.
There it is, 3 ground stroke winners in a row. Something clicked for Jabeur here. And now it looks like it's about the tennis. What do I want to do? What are the X's and O's? How am I trying to play my game? Not about the occasion.
You can see in some of these points, these rallies, where Jabeur drives through the ball a bit more, can flatten it out. Swiatek has a little more spin. Jabeur with another break opportunity.
Right, yeah. We're back on serve.
Swiatek leads 3-2 first sets.
Bunch of famous people are in the stands, and this little kid has been here all afternoon, even during the mixed doubles final. She was cheering on Ons. Just showed Matthew Perry. Retta is here. One of my favorites. The actress Retta, who's now got a hilarious show, by the way, on HGTV, like The Ugliest Houses in America. It's outstanding. How about Michelle Obama in the stands for Frances Tiafoe and Carlos Alcaraz last tonight?
That was such a treat. Just watching her. I needed a pair of binoculars, but I was watching it, Mary.
Me too. It has been, there's been so much to cheer about the 2022 US Open, and it just continues. For this women's final, for the men's final tomorrow, 19-year-old Carlitos Alcaraz against 23-year-old Casper Ruud from Norway. It's been some 2 weeks. Jabeur has us back on serve. After a very slow start, where she only won a couple of points in the opening 3 games, Jabeur has caught fire. On serve now at 2-3.
Thank you.
Oh!
And just like that, these players are even from ground stroke winners. It was all Swiatek those first 3 games, loss of just a couple of points. Love the way that Ons has settled down, though.
How far back was Swiatek when she struck that winner?
15.
I mean, it's
13.
incredible. Some of the shot making that we're starting to see between both players. The overhead from Jabeur, that was not easy. And then Swiatek coming up with that pass.
Open stance, slide, backhand, angle pass.
You learned it your first day playing tennis.
Easily mastered. That's what you don't want to see, and she emotes quite a bit, Jabeur. You gotta try and keep it as positive as possible in this situation. There's gonna be a lot of breaks in this match. Gonna just try and move on.
Serve is one of the important components of Jabeur's game, this tournament in particular. And she's hit a lot of aces. It has set up her ability to be aggressive and still trying to get that shot going fully.
So quick to the short ball. So big off the forehand. 4-2, opening set for the world's #1.
She just gets set up so quickly, Swiatek. I mean, behind these forehands. Mary, you were calling out the names of celebrities.
Matthew Perry.
And that point even got Swiatek's camp on their feet. Wojciechowski's pretty chill.
Yeah.
He doesn't emote tons. And that point there, he was on his feet, encouraging Iga.
Please. Love.
Right now, Swiatek is doing a terrific job with the first serve percentage. Winning a decent percentage behind the first, but Jabeur looking to create some more inroads the way she did in the last Swiatek service game.
Fifteen.
How about Swiatek hitting 1 second serve so far in this match? She found the rhythm on that serve.
Let's first.
And I also think, to your point earlier, Lindsay, you know, she doesn't feel maybe the pressure that she was feeling against somebody like Sabalenka in the previous round. Jabeur not quite as aggressive on those returns.
Who moves better than Iga Swiatek?
14.
I can't think of anyone. I mean, she is, and that's the strength of her game, and I can't think of a player who's too close to her in terms of the balls she can get to, the quickness in setting up, her recovery from defense to offense.
Maybe golf?
I was thinking maybe.
Yeah. Maybe golf, not quite of a quick mover offensively.
Yeah, it doesn't switch between the two the same way.
Swiatek now a 5-2 lead in the opening set of this women's championship US Open final.
5 games to 2, first set.
Iga is just hustling this along, isn't she?
No one understands this more than a very special guest.
She really is.
She is trying to take every opportunity.
She wasn't very active.
Wants the ball. Has just been quick with the footwork from the start and seems to have gotten even a little better since the first game or two.
Mayor, you asked us at the beginning of the match, would her struggles throughout this fortnight, would that help her in this final? I wasn't sure. Sometimes a player, and she looked a little rattled emotionally in a couple of matches, and firing all these rackets to go get strong. But certainly this is the best version of Iga we've seen in New York so far.
And she has proven, I mean, we think of her as one of the great clay quarters of this time, but she's won plenty of matches on hard courts as well.
All you have to do is watch her play the Sunshine Double between Indian Wells and Miami. There was a lot on the line there. First tournament could get to 2 in the world, the second tournament to 1 in the world, and none of it bothered her.
She beat Sakari in the final of Indian Wells 4-1. She beat Osaka in the final of Miami 4-0.
Time.
Ons Jabeur. Let's see if she can get this opening set past the half-hour mark. We're 27 minutes in right now.
Love it.
It looked for a minute like Jabeur had really found her rhythm. It was 2 games in a row from 3-love down, but it's kind of gone downhill again. That is not a number you want to see behind first serves. 13% of first serve points won. Only the second point she's won when she's gotten the first serve in, and that's a number that has got to be higher.
Set points for Iga Swiatek.
That's Ons's mental toughness coach, Melanie. Doesn't travel full-time with her, but at a lot of the tournaments, try and help. I'm sure she would give anything to be able to take a quick time out and be able to talk to Ons right now.
Iga Swiatek with the opening set in half an hour. this from Iga Swiatek an awful lot. The visualization, the breathing exercises.
And it was all Swiatek in the first set. Never seen a number that low. 20% of first serves won for Jabeur. She has got to change that around. The net points, Swiatek dominating. And obviously the plan to come out was to make a lot of first serves. Do not let Ons be able to return a lot of seconds, and Iga doing that to perfection.
And one of the things you can't really see in the numbers is just how relaxed you're able to start a match. And I think Swiatek as well just got herself going, got the legs, the feet moving. Jabeur, it took a few games for her to get going, and it's just been difficult to maintain that little elevated level she did get to get things back to 3-2 in the first set. But it's been impressive.
It sure has. So explosive has Iga Swiatek been, and she's pretty much been avoiding any entanglements on the baseline. Moving better, hitting harder, taking the ball earlier.
Our coach Thomas, the bottom right, spent a lot of years with Alcaraz. He was one set away from a Grand Slam title at Wimbledon 10 years ago. Didn't happen. And was able to experience that joy at the French this year. He's a set away from 2 majors. 1 year as a coach.
Time. Second set, Swiatek to serve.
Oh.
Love 15. Please.
That's usually a shot Ons Jabeur can make. Not a bad play, just trying to cut some of these shots a little too fine. To me, that's a real indicator of the footwork of Jabeur. I mean, that was a good serve, 104, but
Body.
She should have been able to move a little more out of the way to reply. Another body
14-13.
serve there. Swiatek really doing a good job of moving that serve around, trying to keep Jabeur off balance.
Juice.
Way too good. Beautifully struck.
Advantage. Swiatek.
Got in her groove with these tennis balls.
Yeah. No complaints.
No, we haven't seen the rackets being sent off. We haven't seen any of that kind of drama. It's just been all business from Swiatek.
And business is good.
And swinging with like a confident player again.
Catch that line as well, yes. All right, so first order of business from Jabeur. Beyond obviously holding serve, because that has not been easy. She's already been broken 3 times.
Well, she's got to start being more effective behind her serve. 2 of 10 points won after getting the first serve in. That's just not going to cut it. And for Jabeur, it's the opposite of how she's played all tournament. She's been winning 73% of her first serve points, all of her matches on average up to this stage, and that part has just fallen off.
And how do you get your feet moving? Love to see her do a couple of quick little steps. Yeah. Love to see her maybe run for a couple out balls. Those little steps, she has to start using them, has to get those feet moving somehow.
Thank you. Please. Love.
Here's a crazy stat. When Jabeur has gotten her first serve in on the ad side, she still hasn't won a point. Oh.
It's
her 3rd double fault.
Please.
Clobbering these serves.
I feel like in these matches as well, there's a heightened sense
15-13.
of not playing well. And also, even though we know there's no clock in tennis, but you feel like there is. Yes. When it's only 2 out of 3 sets, down a set, getting down early in the second.
One of the longer rallies of the match, and that maybe helps Jabeur a bit more. Just deciding to make a lot of balls and get the legs going.
Trying to create something in a rally where she wasn't given a real chance, was she?
How many times do you see a drop shot from Jabeur bounce before hitting the net?
I think that before the service line.
Yeah. Hear the fans exhorting Ons Jabeur to make a match of this.
Thank you. Just Ons Jabeur.
That's always the struggle when you're trying to get some kind of rhythm going, and you hit a great shot, you play a great point, and then you come back and you miss a shot. Just don't give yourself the best chance to play into a rhythm.
Let's for serve.
Oh.
Swiatek knew just what was going to happen.
There was a lot of court open here lying there. You don't even see Swiatek.
She stayed on. Bit of a hard fall there for Jabeur.
Advantage, Swiatek.
Protected her hands there by throwing her racket away, so she didn't screw up her wrists. Well, that part was good. But Swiatek, she's playing so forcefully. She's robbing Ons Jabeur of all the fanciful stuff, all the whimsical stuff she can create on the court.
Second set.
You see how quick Swiatek was as well. Immediately after hitting the shot, she took off, anticipating a shorter volley from Jabeur. And that's just wanting the ball, being so plugged in.
Please. Love 15.
Jabeur,
15. Oh.
right now you got to try and find your rhythm and trying to get out of points. And I know she's so spectacular at that when things are going well, but right now should be all about finding just the regular shots right now.
Yeah, that wasn't there for her.
A couple times now.
Yeah.
Fifteen, 13.
And a man who has committed a mistake and doesn't correct it is committing another mistake. It's Confucius, baby.
Please, ready for play. Please, ladies and gentlemen, for both players,
I got to tell you, even if that shot from Jabeur had gone over,
13. Oh.
Swiatek was going to be there, wasn't she?
It doesn't look like she believes in these shots, though, when she's hitting it, and that's what is so surprising. Yet she keeps going for it.
Problem is, she got 2 errors from Swiatek in this game. Haven't been many games where she got 2 errors.
13.
And she gave them both right back with misplayed drop shots. And Chanda, you were spot on before this match started, just the history of these two in finals. And Jabeur has spoken about, as you said, literally being sick to her stomach out on the court, struggling so mightily. Swiatek for 3 years has been perfect.
Swiatek.
6-2, and now 3-love for the world's #1.
Swiatek leads 3 games to love, second set, and 1 set to love.
Fans, once again, welcome to J.P. Morgan Day in the U.S. Open, where earlier this evening, J.P. Morgan hosted a special viewing party in the South Plaza before tonight's meeting.
What's up, everybody? I am Ali Love here at the U.S. Open with the one and only Joe Jonas.
Hi, everybody. How's it going? It's a women's final. I'm here with Stella and Tessie, our 2 lucky recipients of the J.P. Morgan Chase Seat Upgrade.
Time.
Iga Swiatek, the 21-year-old from Poland, is 3 games from her 3rd Grand Slam title.
Take a seat, please. Thank you.
She's twice won the French Open. Sure looks like she's going to win this one.
Players are ready. Just take any safety.
Oh.
Jabeur trying to go for history as well, and she seems to be feeling the burden of it today. Trying to become the first Arab Grand Slam champion in the Open era. Trying to become the first African woman in the Open era to win a major.
Oh. 15-13.
Oh. Oh.
It's 15-14.
4th double fault.
Please, gentlemen in the service motion, be quiet. Thank you.
Get down.
Juice.
It's the pattern that Jabeur wants to try and play a little more often. Tough when you're not making a lot of first serves. How many serve plus forehands can she get to stay in this match?
There's been a lot of those kinds of forehands. Hit a little flatter and almost in the middle of the net from Jabeur. Another break point for Swiatek.
Thank you. Juice.
That is the
Once
serve
again, ladies and
Jabeur
gentlemen,
goes to
please be
most
quiet
often
during the serve. Thank you.
in that ad side.
Advantage.
I thought Jabeur maybe turned around the first set when she was down love 3 and got it back to 2-3. But wouldn't this be a huge save if she could somehow hold here from 1540?
And it won't be a love set for Iga Swiatek. She's been throwing them down all year.
That means 3-1 second set.
Including in 5 finals.
Jabeur's camp trying to give her some energy, trying to get on their feet. There hasn't been a whole lot to cheer from them, and they've been very vocal throughout this US Open. You just feel like Jabeur needs that energy, that positivity to try and turn this match around.
Fault.
There's a squad. Tracy Austin, 2-time champion here. Caroline Wozniacki, a finalist at the US Open. They're doing their sweet scamming. Front and center. Nice to see a final.
This is echoes of the first set where Jabeur won 2 games in a row from 3-love. Trying to do the same.
Fault.
Please.
Swiatek just got a signal from Daria, her mental coach, just hands on the head, just try and focus here. She's getting distracted. There's a lot of noise going around. There's a lot of people screaming between serves. Rattling Swiatek in this service game.
This is where in the first set, Jabeur got back in before getting clobbered for the rest of the set.
Swiatek needs 3-2 second sets, and by 1 set up.
Fans 50 years ago today, one of the greatest champions of her era captured her 3rd of 4 U.S. Open singles titles, defeating Rosie Casals in the 1972 U.S. Open final. But on that day,
how much do you think Jabeur has learned from the first set in terms of literally the exact same scoreline? And here she is again, back on serve. This is where she dropped serve again in the first set.
Yeah. What do you think?
I think she would be a little more relaxed here. I mean, in terms of the match kind of getting away, it looked like it was sort of out of reach in some ways for her. The fact that she's back in this position, sort of like just let it all hang out, just go for it.
Yeah, what a game that was, that fourth game. Jabeur serving 2-6, love 3, 15-40. Had to save 3 points to go down double break in this set. Always are looking for where a match turned. We'll see what happens these next 3 games, but gosh, that felt like a big one.
She got here in the opening set and didn't get any further. Maybe this will be different. It'd be nice to have a match. Iga Swiatek had plenty of room and change for a 4-1 lead in the second set. But Jabeur came good. Let's see if she can keep it going.
Ready for play. Love.
Yeah, that was a 75-mile-an-hour serve.
15-0.
She just did such a good return, but it's never a great sign a player just keeps switching rackets. She's done this through the tournament. Didn't do it in the first.
That's a big time
13
return from Swiatek. Match has started to turn, but she's still fighting to maintain her focus and continue to be aggressive. That's what's gotten her to this stage.
Superb backhands in a row, just when you think maybe she's going to lose a little bit of that confidence. The backhand coming up huge for Swiatek here. Didn't let her see a backhand there. Every ball to the forehand corner of Swiatek.
was a nice adjustment from Swiatek, though, really getting the feet in position so she could lean on that forehand instead of being on her back foot.
She's really squeaking it up back there.
Also a nice message to send to Jabeur after she had to hit about 9 forehands in a row. I can still hit on this side, too.
Same thing happened in the opening set.
Swiatek leads 4 games to 2, second set.
21-year-old from Poland, just 2 games away now from her 3rd major title. One of them today? I don't think she has.
My guess
15,
is 0-4-6.
Swiatek's first double fault.
Allez, positif, allez, confiance, confiance, allez. Allez, Nejm, allez, positif.
Better reaction there too. You could hear her coach encouraging her to come on and be positive. And that was a positive fist pump there.
Another reason that it's so important to get your legs going, get your feet into position is allows Jabeur here to set up early enough to go either direction.
See if you can get this second set back on serve.
This is where you'd like to see a little more positive energy from Jabeur. I mean, she still has a break point here. To just get yourself going. Keep yourself a level where you can try to capitalize again.
That flies home.
Juice.
job there with the forehand, just a little bit more margin, not much. That's been Kareem trying to get Jabeur through this game and through this set.
A lot of people in these inside of Ash are trying to lift Ons Jabeur.
Swiatek leads 4-3 second set. Number 1 set up.
First time the crowd has really had something to really cheer about.
And in that last game, we saw maybe Swiatek change her racket, got a little, maybe she's thinking a little bit too much, and she's so close to breaking through the tape and winning another major. Let's see how she handles this. But Jabeur continues to push to be the first Tunisian player, the first African woman, the first Arab woman to win the US Open, to get her first major. You can see her husband telling her right here, right now, this, positive.
Time.
The women's final. It's getting a little more interesting in the second set. The men's final tomorrow, where the young Norwegian Casper Ruud taking on an even younger opponent, the 19-year-old Spaniard Carlos Alcaraz. They're both looking for their first Grand Slam title. So is Ons.
The way
that Alcaraz and Sinner and Tiafoe have played in this tournament. The men in the locker room,
13.
Lindsay, Chanda, they must be looking at those guys and thinking, we are dinosaurs, and a meteor has just struck planet Earth, and we're all in trouble. That flies on Jabeur.
And for all the concern of some of the greatest of the sport leaving, next generation's like, we'll be good. We got this.
It's good. Yeah, it's all good.
That would be a good time to insert the usher means. Watch this. That'd be the younger generation.
There we go.
Sure if we were going to see this side of Jabeur in this final at 6-2, 3-love. She's been able to up her game.
4 games all, the second set.
It was just about 20 minutes ago or so where Swiatek had points for a set in 4-0, and here we are, dead even in this second. New life for Ons Jabeur.
And that's the type of service game that gives a player some confidence. 3 serves unreturned. Did not have to work that hard for that hold. Feels like a different match now.
Thank you.
I like the Alcaraz racket shake.
It's positive.
Yeah, Alcaraz does that too, doesn't he? That just missed. They're showing the replay now.
Some of the fans, especially those high up, they can't hear
Exactly.
the automated line system call.
Please.
That's a return you've got to put back in play at this moment with how Jabeur has turned things around. That just lets all the pressure off of Swiatek.
This little bit of drop healthy this time.
She got a little more air under it, made sure she didn't miss it in the net, and just held her ground.
Thank you. Please.
That flies on it. We remind you that Swiatek won the first set in half an hour and had 3 weeks ago 4-1 in this set. And here we are now.
Please.
And again, it is very hard to hear these calls, these electronic calls.
Jabeur has requested to see the ball on the right baseline.
Jabeur can't change his call. She just wants to see what it looks like.
Let's making sure it was called out because no one heard anything.
Exactly.
But it was well long. Replay showing it on the big screen.
Jabeur with a chance to go up for the first time in this match.
There's just so much talking and noise.
Please,
People yelling
for both
out.
players, when you're screaming during rally, it's disturbing both of them. Thank you.
Allez, 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 allez. Confiance, confiance, allez. Allez.
Advantage, Swiatek.
She's gotten her on that body serve time and again, hasn't she? Swiatek with a chance to hold.
Advantage, Jabeur.
Both players just so tight right now. There's so much tension in the air.
Fault.
Advantage, Swiatek.
Yeah, it's the kind of shot where Jabeur is almost going for the outright winner instead of giving herself a little more margin and playing for positioning, especially at this stage where Swiatek is now under a bit of pressure.
One game away from the US Open title.
Progress for second set, and by 1 set.
Well, as earlier this set, it was Swiatek who had 3 points to go up 4-love, while Jabeur just had 3 points to go up 5-4. 15-40 that last game.
of 9 on breakpoint chances. She's had her looks, hasn't she?
Nice little scent that maybe, I don't know.
She's been using it the whole tournament. Let's see if she can hang around Ons Jabeur. What a year she's had.
Time.
She wakes up on Monday morning, she'll be the #2 player in the world. Trying to serve to stay in the match against the world's #1. Jessie Pegula, the 28-year-old American.
Thank you.
She has her top
already.
5 debut on Monday. And Coco Gauff is 8 in the world Monday, her top 10 debut.
Love the time. No.
Ball.
Fifteen, 13.
Stepping inside the court, taking that ball a little bit on the rise, and that shortened the time Swiatek had to react. Confident ball striking there.
Swiatek's ball is not going through the court with a ton of pace right now, and that's allowing Jabeur to hit more shots off her front foot, as maybe a little bit of nerves creeping in for Swiatek as she tries to get to the title.
Ball.
Second set.
Among those cheering for Jabeur in her player box, you see right in the front row, Arantxa Sanchez Vicaria, 4-time Grand Slam champion, including here.
Thank you.
They've become good friends over the summer.
15 love. Let's first serve.
Couple of quicker points for Swiatek here on serve, and that has to help her relax a little bit more.
Iga lost in this year's first week of Wimbledon, but she got to at least the semis of the other 3 majors, and now she's trying to win her 2nd of the year.
Let's first serve.
Some of that shot making and athleticism we were expecting in this US Open final. Fantastic court coverage and remarkable ability to get some of those shots in. Just overran that last forehand. Starting to make a few of these drop shots and going to the forehand wing now of Swiatek, maybe trying to take advantage of that extreme grip.
Second set by 1 set.
So what's Swiatek thinking right now, Lindsay? What's going through her mind?
Well, ideally, she wants to be thinking, I'm going to win it here, I'm going to go after it. At that 4-5 game, she had love 15, she had 15-30, and she was just trying to make balls. Her forehand was sitting up a little bit more. Love to see her on this one of these first 2 points. Swing out. You give yourself bigger targets, you can take the sidelines out. She's got to keep accelerating on the forehand. she's settled down. These last 2 holes have been huge for her.
Yeah.
She got a little bit tight midway through that second set, but seems a little bit more relaxed now, I think.
Yeah, that last game, definitely getting the first 2 points pretty quickly. You could see her relax a little bit more.
It's interesting when Thomas Vidgorowski started to work with Iga. He wanted to watch videos with her, and she wanted to watch the matches that she lost. And he said, no, let's watch the matches that you win. Let's see what makes you win.
Time.
She can be pretty self-critical, and her team has tried to get her to realize her greatness. She's just 4 points away from it now.
Jabeur.
That's what you were talking about, Lindsay, going for it with the bigger target.
Thank you. Please. Please. Fifteen 30.
Oh!
Photo.
Championship point.
Could you change rackets at match point?
We'll have to ask her after this is over.
Perfect.
Thank you. Advantage, Ons Jabeur.
Allez, confiance, solide.
Thank you.
overtime.
6 seconds at time. Thank you. Please. Jabeur.
Ball.
Kind of slowed down the footwork. Jabeur on the forehand had a lot of energy the previous point. Just dropped slightly.
Thank you. Swiatek. Two. Swiatek.
Come on, Iga. Come on, Iga. Come on.
Both teams doing their best. Try and calm their players down here, give them some motivation.
You get in trouble if you hit a ball into the stands. You get in trouble if you kick one in?
I don't think so. Didn't love, though, what transpired after.
This?
Yeah. She's done so well to fight. She's just got to try and stay positive. Obviously, so much going on. But that was really one of those first negative outbursts we've seen. Seen her play with not a lot of energy, but not
Thank you.
being vocal like that.
Fourth frame. Swiatek.
Swiatek used the body serve beautifully, got the forehand short in the court. Again, nothing is easy at this stage.
Let's first serve. Ons Jabeur. Thank you. Let's first serve.
Good for Swiatek after the last couple of misses.
Last couple of misses from mid-court off her front foot. You wouldn't expect those two. And then wouldn't expect necessarily off her back foot. A screaming forehand line winner.
Please.
Match point.
Thank you. Please.
Ball.
Second major title of the year. The 21-year-old far and away the world's #1.